Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and divine masculine, divine feminine. Welcome to another reading for the divine masculine. Again, this will be a kind of a 7-day energy check that I will be doing along with you guys in the real time, and we'll go from there. Okay. Now, with regards to some of the cards I have on the table here, for the divine masculine guys, it's giving me a very good sense of comfort, with these energies that have come out today. And this good sense of comfort that I'm getting is because there is a kind of very peaceful, serene change in the energy, for the divine masculine. So essentially, what it means, guys, or what I'm getting, is somewhere along the way, for whatever period in time, he's coming out of the fear psychosis of something of his past. Not with you, divine feminine. It's very personal. Just with his own past childhood, past situation, family, anything, right? Very, very personal and a very deep onset of fear psychosis that he probably had associated this twin flame journey with at a certain point in time. And that particular part of the situation with his inner child issue and all the other kind of situation that got associated with this man here is kind of becoming very, very different. I'm getting that feel out of these cards. Like somewhere he is going through a metamorphosis, a change, like I said, an understanding, a spiritual awakening of his spiritual strength, in order for him to understand and realize that what he was worried about at one point with you or in this journey was, to me or for me, it's very closely associated with his past situation in his life, right? And that was the main foundation of all the issues and all the problems that happened thereafter between the two of you in this journey. Now, we'll come down to the bottom of this reading, guys. The first thing first, right now for the next 7 days, memories and parental care, right? Parental care talks about being parents, talks about having good parents, knowing what parents are like, right? How they should be working together, doing things together, building their family, their foundation, building a home, looking after kids, later becoming old to have grandkids, that kind of a very, very deep feeling of his understanding that there are some good memories of the situation, that memory that he is kind of surfacing back in his life. And this has got nothing to do with you, divine feminine. Like I said, this is a very, very intricate part of his own past in his situation, right? Some good memories that are still lingering in his life, something good that he happened to see, smell, feel about people, just not parents. It could be even grandparents, it could be uncles, it could be aunt, it could be anybody, right? Any extended family member with whom he might have spent a sufficient amount of childhood years, have seen, good people around him, have felt that fragrance of sweetness in those people, right? Those kind of the memories are very much with him at this point, right? Which is talking about parental care, which is talking about how he was looked after, could be by his mother, his father, his grandfather, grandmother, extended family members, how they have worked together, how they have lived together, how they have, brought things together in a home, in a family situation. What are the things that he has witnessed as a child in those people? What are the things that he has learned from them? What are the things that he is now associating his life with? From those people, that learning, that understanding, that spiritual awakening of his past situation. And what I'm getting, guys, out of these two cards, I'm not getting anything wrong or anything bad or anything bitter. I'm getting a very sweet, very mellowed down kind of feeling, right? Where it is sometimes when you just think back, look back, your memory kind of triggers you, where you understand, oh yeah, my grandmother used to have this beautiful, the perfume that she used in her life, or, that she used to, after her shower or something, she used to come out and I could smell her, the perfume would be. So that kind of a feeling, where you associate your memories with not only visible effect of the whole situation, but it is also that non-visible effect, when the sense of smell is very much with this man, right? He's associating something from his past with the people he lived with or he has seen. Something beautiful, something very rosy, something very fragrant that is coming into the surface, right? Now with this, the first card we get is the book, right? So this could be triggering his memory. This kind of a feeling, as I explained, could be triggering his memory, where he could be looking at old journals, old albums, anything that he can find, maybe old letters, anything that he might have preserved still with him, right? Anything from his past that he might have forgotten or he hadn't paid attention to before is coming up on the surface in here with the moon card that is talking about a lot of hidden feelings. Hidden feelings associated with whatever he is now going to discover, either in the journals, albums, books, letters, anything that he can lay his hands on, right? That is going to surface that feeling, the moon, where it's the feeling of the divine timing, because there is a clock right here. How time has moved from what he had seen before to what he is now looking at. What is he associating with the past and the present here? What is the change? What is the difference in him that he might be also noticing from his past situation to his present condition today? Right? Because this is card number 8. This is talking about karma, right? Whatever karma has taught him, whatever karmic lessons he had to learn, going back into his past, he's coming up on the surface to relearn, unlearn, and relearn some of the very important, essential part of his story that probably earlier he might have been feeling quite bitter about, maybe, as well, right? Something that he thought was not right had happened. Something he thought people have been unjustful towards him. They have not treated him right. They have not given him what he deserved. Anything that kind of brings back a lot of regret, feeling of being bittersweet as well, not just bitter, but feeling bittersweet about the whole situation. But with the clock in here and the moon, it talks about the time changes, which is the divine timing is changing in for him with these kind of recollections of his past. And then we have child, which is card number 13, which is talking about, for me, it could talk about inner child issues, It could talk about him being a child. It could talk about him understanding as a child what he has gone through to restart and refresh his memory towards a new beginning in life. So, to me, more so, it looks like he's purging as well. He's going to purge a lot of old memories, lot of old bittersweet kind of memories. He would be purging that would kind of clear his doubt, his fears, his anxiety, all that he had been feeling for a very long time, but he had not been able to express it. And that is where we are getting gentleman and the lady, that is you and him together. So this is where the situation is coming, where both you guys are coming face to face with one another towards a new start. Because the moment he is able to purge, the moment he is able to clear anything that is associated with his past situation, that is when he will have that the strength to face you directly, eye to eye, face to face, right? Without blinking, and knowing for real what he wants from you, and you knowing for real that he is the divine masculine here. That is where the whole story is coming into the picture, guys. And this is, like I said, you can't make these stories up. You can't. For me, this again came as a surprise because I'm like, wow, what is going on here? What is going on? Okay. Now, the bottom of the deck, guys, is Clover, which is talking about ambiguity, difficulties, lack of perspectives, mood swings, right? Inner division, where he was internally divided, inconsistency, foggy, right? Anything. A problem card. A problem card. So, therefore, the location of this card is telling you how now and where you can change your life. Right? This is where he is coming to face with you to understand what to do now to change his life. In case of huge difficulties, their new beginnings in life, right? Be careful, do not take anything lightly with this card, because over here, guys, this card stands for courage, stamina that is required in order to change yourself from one situation to another. Okay, leading your path from darkness to the light. Only change can bring back clarity. So, this is the situation. This is where the whole story, and it could be through his dream. It also could be through his dreams, the rider and the clover, that he would be receiving messages now. That's when he will be able to face you and talk to you as soon as he can purge his entire story in the right direction in here. The bottom of this deck, guys, is sentimental feelings. Take the next step now, right? Join in. Yeah, there you go. So there are a lot of sentimental feelings, like I told you, attached with his past. But what the universe or my spirit is saying, it's good, it's okay, no problem. But again, you have to take the next step. Now, that's the clover. From darkness to light, take the next step now. Join in with the divine feminine to find out more about yourself as well. To understand yourself even better, because she is here to support you in this journey towards the clarity and the light. Okay, so it's a beautiful, oh my God, guys, I'm like taken aback. I'm seriously taken aback. But it's beautiful. Whatever is happening at this point, is definitely very encouraging. Okay. Now we'll jump into the tarot energy. I want to see the tarot as well, guys. to see what's going on, because this is the overall energy, this is the energy that is being worked on by the divine timing, by the higher self, by the universe. Okay, so let's move into the tarot here and see the energies of the divine masculine in this collective twin flame connection here. But a lot of things, he will be purging a lot of things. And this purge had to happen because this is one of those areas of his life, guys, where he hadn't been able to really uh, purge and tell somebody something. And in this situation, it looks to me that he would be talking to you about this purge as well, as he's purging and releasing the old doubt and fear of his past life. And that is where you will be able to give him some clarity here. That's why you have the clover, where it is from darkness to the light, where the divine feminine is showing up, looking at the divine masculine, and the divine masculine is looking at her, clearly indicates that both of them are coming face to face with one another. You guys could even do FaceTime. Okay? Some of you, if you all have no proximity, can even go for a FaceTime situation here as well. But whatever is happening, guys, it's beautiful. Let me tell you that. I am just in awe of these cards because it was so, it just brought tears into my eyes. I'm not usually that sentimental when I do the reading, but in this case, it is so heart-wrenching. So very heart-wrenching, guys. Because this man has been suffering. See, like I said, you could blame this man. We have done the blame part of the story, the blame game, everything we have. None of us have spared. Or even while I was doing the reading, I have many a times been quite harsh about the way I have talked about the divine masculine, But that is very normal because when you are seeing something over the days, over the years, and over the months, you tend, as a human being, we are also human beings as readers, we tend to get a little bit upset about the whole situation too, right? So that's when the words, they flow out of your mouth, in a way that kind of is not good, but at the same time, that was the situation. So here, I just felt very emotional. As soon as these cards came out, I was like, wow, what is going on? Because this energy to me was a complete, again, like I said, was a complete out of the blue energy. And for me, it is always like that because I don't know what my spirit is going to show me. I have no clue about that. So for me, it is always out of the blue. But when the out of the blue signifies a good change in your life, that is itself enough to bring back that emotion and feel sentimental as well. Even I'm feeling sentimental about the whole situation here, guys. Okay. Now, let's look at the first part. We have the Temperance card, guys. Temperance, to me, in this deck, it's talking about you standing, divine feminine, you standing in your power, right? You are totally balanced. You know what you have to do. You have acquired your balance, your power, and your dignity in life. And you are very, very, very clear about your situation in life. And to me, this elephant from the back, it's like the divine masculine force energy, like one who is behind you and is making its way towards you, right? Because the elephant is very telepathic animal. Elephant is associated with telepathy. It's associated with strength as well, right? Lot of focus as well. So this particular animal It talks to me about a lot of telepathic communication between the two of you that you will perhaps also receive in this case at this point in time, divine feminine. But you are very much in balance. You're very much in balance with this temperance card, which is telling me, because then you have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it looks to me, guys, that you will receive telepathic communication. This also could be a telepathic communication that will happen between the two of you. Okay, because you as the Queen of Swords, you are highly intelligent, right? Your mind is very sharp, very clear. You know what you want. You're standing in your power and dignity. You're very much aware. But this divine masculine is trying to come in the forefront. And to me, it looks like you're very much aware. You're waiting for that opportunity that when he will actually show up right in front of you. And you are very well aware of that. You're very well. And you are also kind of balancing your mental state of mind. To me, it looks like that. You're also balancing your mental state of mind with regards to matters of communication, what you might have to tell him, and if it is required, how you need to tell him, what it is that, the words and communication that should be articulated in the right way towards a change. Towards a change of direction in this situation is something that I feel that you're kind of getting ready, because then you have is the Five of Cups, because see, again, the Five of Cups situation is the situation that both of you have gone through. A lot of grief, a lot of disappointment, right? But now you want to bring back something in your life. You want to take care of somebody. You want to make somebody happy here, right? It, it is a change of situation that you're looking at for yourself, basically, right? Where you want to avoid people, you want to avoid others who might come in to disturb your peace again, and you're trying to build back that situation where you are very guarded, or you will be very guarded towards something new in your life that you're thinking about from a place of disappointment, grief, anxiety, and pain as well. From where you have learned, even you, divine feminine, you have also learned a lot of lesson going through this entire period of grief and suffering and being isolated and lonely, right? You have also come to the point of gaining back your wisdom and clarity enough that you can balance yourself in the right way. In the right way. Okay? And this Five of Cups is always for me a learning lesson. A learning lesson, and you're very well aware. Okay, let me tell you one more thing. You're very well aware, divine feminine, that when the divine masculine comes in and talks to you or has something to say, he will not be allowed to disbalance you again. He won't be allowed by you to disbalance you again, like the way he might have done before, when his words and communications might have got you upset, could have got you a little bit riled up, right? Where both you guys were not on the same page. Y'all were like absolutely, I'm not saying y'all were fighting and arguing, but you were not happy because you were not having the clarity as to what this person is doing or wants to do in this journey. So you could have been very confused at a certain point in time by yourself, divine feminine, and that's where you are balancing back your strength and energy, knowing very well that this man is coming. He's coming in full form, but he has to come in the right way, because you will otherwise not allow him to disbalance you again, because you are now on the verge of getting out of that horrible situation of the Five of Cups, and you are on the verge of looking after your own needs. What you really want. Who do you want to take care of? what you need to throw away in your life, what is that you want to build back in your life once again in here, right? With the Six of Wands, like this is a portion that could be a communication part of your story with the divine masculine, right? This could be the Six of Wands in here in this deck is talking about communication, is talking about a message. So it could very well be that you will be in the right frame of mind when this happens to talk about your grief. Let him know what he has done to you. You are authorized to say that. But at the same time, you know how to balance your words, your communication, and your emotions too. And your emotions too, guys. So you will deliver the message. You will deliver the message. When that time comes to you or is coming to you, you will definitely let him know. But you will be like the Queen of Sword energy, or you will be the Queen of Sword energy, because you will know exactly what it is that you will have to tell him. With regards to the moon, again, the divine timing is coming up in here, right? I take this moon card as the divine timing, as the hidden feelings that you may have not communicated as of now. Divine feminine. This is a divine masculine reading, but I'm getting your energy here. I'm getting your energy here, guys. I don't know why this is happening, but this is what is happening, right? So there is, like I said, you will know how to balance your emotions. You will not give away everything. You will right away not tell him everything. You will first observe this man. You will first find out. You will first gauge the situation. You will first understand. Try to temper and balance your own energy while you know telepathically he will come back to you, or he is coming back to you. But you're getting ready. So right away, what I'm getting, guys, right away you're not going to tell him everything. You will keep some things in hiding. You will tell him only so much as he needs to know about what you want in your life now, moving forward. Right? I'm going to check this Five of Cups energy. Hold on with me. Please talk to me about this Five of Cups energy here. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, so this man is also taking his time because he knows that you're upset over this situation, right? So before he communicates, he's also taking his time to understand what he needs to tell you as well, because you're waiting to hear from him as well, right? You're also waiting to hear from this man as well, while you're balancing having patience in yourself. You're doing a lot of patience. You're having a lot of patience in yourself to know that it is all going to happen. And for this man, because the Five of Cups has taught him also a lesson, has taught you also a lesson. So this communication with the Six of Wands, with regards to the victory and the return, will have to be done in a very, very calculative way. So, what I'm getting is that he is taking a little bit of time to process the way he wants to communicate with you in regards to his return back home to you, basically. Okay, so that's why because of this Five of Cups, this grief, this disappointment has hurt him, has hurt you. So that's why you're very alert. As the Queen of Swords, Divine Feminine, you are very, very alert, waiting for this. And this man knows he's already on his way, returning home, right? And this man knows that if he has to come back to you now in the right way, he will have to be very, very, very calculative with his words and actions. He is also waiting for the divine timing. He's also waiting for the divine timing here, guys, right? Because divine timing is at work before this fresh new start happens, right? So there is a lot of timing in the process, which is where what I feel, guys, is you will tell him only so much that you have to tell him. With this understanding of the Two of Cups. with the understanding of what it is that you need from him, what it is that you guys are planning in the future, how it is all going to surface. And you are here, your heart is open. I'm not saying your heart is closed. You have a lot of deep emotional feeling towards this situation very much in your heart. You're even ready to accept his kids, and he's ready to accept your kids if you guys have any, right? Or if you guys don't have kids, you're ready to give birth to children as well going forward. So, this is the emotion that you will not let him know right away. It is very much within you, but you're first going to take your time, Divine Feminine. You're first going to take your time to understand the whole situation as he moves forward towards you. And that is the time period I'm getting, is where you will temper back yourself, understand what it is all about that you now need to do. Because with the Seven of Wand energy, guys, and the Six of Wand, you will take a step back. To me, it looks like that you will take a step back in order to process the whole information here as well. Because you will. Okay, hold on, guys. Please talk to me about the Moon card here. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, see? Because this is what he did in the past. Oh my God, this has turned out to be your reading, guys. All right, the Knight of Wands. This was his energy in the past. And you know that when he came and he left, right? He came in quickly, had a player's energy, did all that he could do and left. And that has hurt you to have created that Five of Cups energy. So this is where the Moon is, and you will be very guarded. You will be very, very guarded in the beginning as he comes back to you, right? You will be very guarded enough to understand that is he being loyal to you now? Is he being truly loyal and understanding to you? Or does he still have that same player's energy here? So you will take a step back. The Six of Wands, you will take a step back with the Seven of Wands. You will try to defend some of your own understanding here as well. Please talk to me about the Seven of Wands here. What do you have to say, the Seven? Because somewhere you have got hurt in the past. Divine Feminine, right? The Two of Swords. Yeah, see, you will have to step back, or you will step back. I'm not saying you will have to step back, because you know what it has been to you in the past, when he must have come and made promises and then left you high and dry, right? Or he has made promises he hasn't kept. So you have gone through that. That's why in the Queen of Swords energy, you're very, very, very clear about your situation here, right? And this is the time when you will take a step back after hearing what he has to say in order to take a decision on this subject here. Yeah, because you have gone through the pain, Divine Feminine. So right away, you will not say yes, you will not say no, is more so what I'm getting, guys. Because as the Emperor, he could be still married. He could be still under commitment or in a commitment with somebody in his life from where he's trying to walk away, but he's feeling very ashamed about the whole situation, or he's feeling very stressed about the whole situation as well. And he's looking to unlock this solution and start this new journey with you, right? So all this would be coming up in here for you. That it could be with a karmic partner, as I said, that he is still in a commitment, and that karmic situation is very much in vogue in here. Because he looks to be still in a commitment, from where he is kind of feeling stuck with this movement towards something in his life that he knows would make him happy, and he would come here towards you for that solution. Yeah, with the Chariot. Yeah, he would come forward towards you, divine feminine, towards this solution, asking you as to what he can now do in order to move forward along with you. So, therefore, you might be caught by a little bit of a surprise here as this energy moves in, right? But again, you would, like I said, you would take your time to understand. You will be very firm and strong about your decision that you make, because you know you have got hurt in the past, right? And this time you're making sure you're shielding yourself from any kind of hurt that might come in your way. So you're very, very alert and very passionate about shielding yourself from any difficulties, right? But at the same time, you will take a step back to decide what is the move that now needs to happen here. So, whatever your secret desire is at this moment, guys, what I'm getting is you will not let it all out. You will tell him, but not right away. Not right away, because the Queen of Sword energy is very powerful in understanding what kind of communication needs to happen here, right? So you are very much in your strength, divine feminine, with the Page of Wand, and this is where he would come forward with a message towards you. You know, please talk to me about the Page of Wand here. Oops, hold on, guys. Too many cards. Because, see, again, he knows the mistake he did, right? He knows the mistake. This is a hidden secret with the Moon card and the divine timing. He knows the mistake he did in the past with you when he came in as the Knight of Wand and did not live up to his promise. So this time, he's coming as the Page of Wand, is what I'm getting. Hold on. Please talk to me about the Page of Wand. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Yeah, he's taking his time, guys. Because, okay, he's going to come to you. But like I said, the Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, both these energies are slow-moving energies, right? There is some information he is receiving from his past situation that he would be processing as well as you take a step back towards processing your decision here. Yeah. You know, so this communication might also happen where you might let him know that this is what he did to you in the past, and that you don't completely have the full assurance that he will not repeat the same mistake again, right? So therefore, if that communication reaches him, where you might reveal that hidden feeling of fear that you have within yourself, divine feminine, it can be a possibility that that will slow down his movement right away, where he will take his time to process and review his past action, while you take your time to process and review this return home. To the Nine of Cups, to the wish fulfillment, guys, right? To the wish fulfillment. So he will be processing a new information. There could be the communication first, and then the processing could happen for him, where he will have to go back a step and figure out the right direction towards moving towards this situation here, towards the Nine of Cups, what he can do. You know, with the Queen of Pentacles, that is you again, divine feminine, because you are in your power here. As the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles here. Please talk to me about the Queen of Pentacles here. Justice. Yeah. There is some kind of legal contract that he might want now, or you might want. You might want a commitment from this man today. Yeah, towards the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you might ask him for a commitment before you jump into the situation where you will take a step back in order to reprocess the whole situation, Divine Feminine, because he will also take a step back here to reprocess his past action, like I said, to reevaluate his past action here, right? While there is a lot of love and feelings still existing between the two of you, right here, but this feeling, because this feeling is very much in existence, both you guys will kind of separate a little bit to reevaluate the whole situation in your case, because both you guys want this kindred partnership, the soulmate twin flame love energy. Both, this is your Nine of Cups for both of you. For both of you, there is no second doubt on this story here. Okay, but at the same time, guys, at the same time, this time he also knows that when he comes to you, or you might tell him, he has to be extra careful. He has to be extra careful to bring that Nine of Cups. And if he has to bring the Nine of Cups wishes, he knows that you might ask for a long-term commitment here with the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. And that is what he knows, definitely. He knows that you will ask, and that is what he is trying to understand, how to work through this situation to bring in the happiness and the Empress here, right? So, yeah. So, even if you don't ask him, he might ask you. Because you see, okay, hold on, guys. This whole situation totally has thrown me off the loop, because I did not expect this reading to go in this way, but this is what it is. He could ask you for a commitment here, because you see with the Two of Swords, it's got a cross here, which is the divine trials and tribulations of the divine, which is also talking about commitment, sacred marriage, union, everything here, right? So this is where the situation is. That is where you will probably have to take a step back, guys, in order to reevaluate the situation, because this is what he wants with you, the Ten of Pentacles and the Justice card. He wants this legal commitment with you long term. And this is what he will be taking a little bit of a time here in order to go forward towards you with this offer. And that is why they are telling you, Divine Feminine, he's coming to you. Have patience, be alert, be focused, but do your own work. But yes, the offer is coming to you. The message is on your table already, and you will go through this entire period, because this will be an offer towards a long-term situation between the two of you. That's why both of you guys show up in here face to face with a new beginning, a fresh start, a new innocent fresh beginning in this twin flame connection, guys. Okay, enjoy this reading, ladies and gentlemen. Until we see you once again, till then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.